Erica Gould here with Living Well Health and Wellness Center. Happy holidays! It's December, and that means that it's time to start thinking about Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. Now, holidays can be a stressful time for anyone. It can bring up all kinds of different emotions, whether it's about family or finances or stress in general. It can just be a hectic time. So today I wanted to give you my top 10 list of tips on how to deal with holiday stress. Number one is to plan ahead. This is one of the biggest things you can do to beat that holiday stress. Plan out how much you can spend on gifts. Plan out your shopping trips. Plan out your cooking and dinner party schedules, and just plan. That will help you not feel so hectic and overwhelmed when it gets close to that time. Number two is to take a time out. We all need a break sometimes. It's important to know what your limits are and step away from the situation when you start to get overwhelmed. Just take a 5-minute breather or a 20-minute walk or whatever you need to come back feeling refreshed. Number three is to breathe. Just like I mentioned in the taking a time out, breathe deeply. Deep breathing is a proven technique to relax yourself and lessen stress. So make sure that you practice deep breathing several times a day. Number four is to journal. Like I've said before, journaling is very important and a very therapeutic skill that you can use. If you are starting to feel really stressed or frustrated and you're having some difficulties, take the time to write it out on paper, and I assure you that that will help you feel like you're getting some of that pent-up frustration out. Fifth is to seek support in someone else. Confide in a close friend or a family member. Letting your feelings out, just like on paper, letting your feelings out to someone else and getting that support one-on-one can also be really helpful. Sixth is to be mindful. That means to stay aware of how you're feeling in the moment. Do you feel like you're getting more nervous or tense? Are you starting to get a little angry? Pay attention to those feelings. And all of those feelings are perfectly fine, but it's important to be aware of it and manage them before they manage you. Seventh is to not forget your sense of humor. Adding humor to your day can instantly brighten your mood. As the old saying goes, laughter is the best medicine, and that's definitely true. So make sure and just keep your sense of humor, and that'll go a long way. Eighth is to maintain healthy habits. This time of year, sometimes we start feeling a little lazy. We start relaxing a bit on our exercise and not watching what we eat quite as well. But it's important to make sure that we're nourishing ourselves and taking care of ourselves so that we have the energy and the right mindset to get through the stress. Ninth is to learn to say no and to be comfortable with it. It is really important to know what our limits and boundaries are with each other, and it's not a good thing to just always be saying yes, yes, yes when you don't really want to. So make sure that you practice saying no and setting those limits before everything blows up. Number 10, if things start to get too overwhelming, if you're finding yourself breaking down in tears more than once or twice, if you feel like you don't have a good support system around you, then make sure you get professional help. And I can't stress that enough, just because holiday time can bring about so many different emotions for people, and a lot of times we just don't have the ability to handle that ourselves, and it's important to know when to get outside help. Again, happy holidays from Erica Gould and Living Well, and I wish you the best in the new year. Thank you.